So me and Rushil we're discussing right now on who hard, and I'm going to hustle at the net. I know Annie is a very good hustler. I'm going to try and hustle him even more.
You can try.
First day I saw and running like this looking
Looks like this is having a tough time. They are not able to play it up finalize of their strategy. Let's get their strategy from crucial now.
Well, obviously the experienced people are too good for us.
हम पार्टी कर रहे हैं जितने सभी वेरी गुड
I just want to focus on trying to get as many points. There's no strategy really against these guys.
5-4 towards Team Harven of Aditya Khanna and Sportzworkz.
Finds the higher part of the net. That backhand from Aditya needs to step up and give Rahul as much support as he can. The experienced Aditya Khanna.
Finally, we get a lead in this tie break, yeah?
He is the number one in the men's singles 40 plus category of the ITF Masters Tour. What a star he is. He can do anything and everything. Run a league, run multiple businesses, and what a return! Wow! What a shot from the Vice President of the Harven Realtors, Mr. Rahul Sharma, showing us he can play a bit of tennis and some quality tennis. It's so impressive, Abhijit, to know that when leaders like Aditya and Rahul themselves, so much that they've done for the sport of tennis, continue to play the sport. That just shows how much they love the sport, how passionate they are about the sport.
For sure, and I think anybody who's playing, watching and discussing tennis or any other sport, they're just passionate about it, you know. You can see it.
I love the fact, when Addy is standing at the net and he's serving, he's not only getting scared with the return, but he's getting scared with your serve as well.
That's a good one from Vishnu. Mentioning that Aditya is more worried about the serve of his partner hitting him than the return of Vishnu. Well, that one didn't hit Aditya. He's lucky to have survived that.
An unknown fact here, Mr. Rahul Sharma is a junior champion. He was one of India's best players from the age of 12 to 14, if I'm not wrong. And today, yeah, you can see this man has played a bit of tennis.
Certainly, it's visible in the technique. Tennis is not an easy sport to pick up. Something that's very technique oriented. You know, you've seen in a country like ours, it's much easier to pick up a sport like cricket, football. It comes more naturally. Tennis requires a lot of skill, not easy to pick it up. And that's visible in Rahul's game, having played at the junior level on a professional tour. Rushil telling Rahul, आप थोड़ा पीछे खड़े हो जाइए. Step behind. Don't underestimate my serve. That was witty. Smart play this from Rushil, and he is a wonderful character. Rahul Sharma making a statement to the 17-year-old Rushil. Aditya is amazed. He enjoyed that. What a return.
Rahul has paused the match. It's gonna take some time. Rahul is not aware of this. Dubai, where Harven is based, is also a great hub for tennis. That's where the ATP and WTA tournaments take place, and hopefully maybe one day we can see Harven Pro Tennis League taking place in Dubai as well.
Wow, a tweener and a stunning smash to back it. Mr. Rahul Sharma and Aditya Khan now winning that rally in some style. It's of course an exhibition match for all our viewers. The final will be live at 7 p.m. About 10 minutes remain. Ichiban Samurai will be up against the Gurgaon Sapphires, debutants looking to stop the reigning champions. 11-8 is the current score.
Last
Where
2
do you
points.
see this one going, Abhijit? Who's got a firm hold here?
Since this Harven Pro Tennis League, I think the odds are in the favor of Team Harven.
Certainly, and you have to favor the founder also. I mean, when you have the vice president on one side of Harven and you have the founder, certainly the odds have to favor them. Vishnu and Rushil. Vishnu and Rushil have entertained us through the semi-finals. What a contest from Vishnu's match as well against Nitin Kumar Sinha, who was of course the player of the tie today. 16, 14, 30 spectacular points, high quality points. And Rushil, what do you say about him? The star, possibly the player of the tournament also, if he goes on to lift that championship, one of the top candidates.
For sure, for those watching from home, you need to know that Rushil is the current Fenesta Nationals singles and doubles champion. So we can say that he's the India's best junior player, correct?
Certainly, lot of potential, massive promise. This young kid, just 17 years of age, so much promise. The smash being appreciated by everyone here. Team Harven on your screen there.
So there's a challenge, okay? He's going to serve an ace on you.
A challenge from Vishnu Vardhan. Will we see an ace? Team Harven on your screen, enjoying this contest. Rushil. What a serve. Give it up for Rushil Khosla. Challenge delivered in style. Sharmada Balu being asked if it was a fault or not. She says what does she have to say?
Okay, another challenge.
Entertainment all the way in this exhibition match. Another first serve. It's Rushil Khosla. Will we see one more ace? Misses this time. The last one was super close. Wow, a second serve ace. Rushil, a rock star in the making.
Now it's
All eyes on this young boy.
let's see again.
Want him. We would all as tennis fans want him to deliver on the international stage, at the biggest of stages. A beautiful platform here at the Harven Pro Tennis League for Indian talent from across the country. Another appeal. The final 5 points here. The score at the moment 15-10. Playing a total of 30 points. The challenge was, can you come up with a return winner? Goes into the net, went after it, Rushil. Bringing a smile on everyone's face. Mr. Rahul Sharma there. The stunning smash, enjoying themselves on court. Making the most of this beautiful exhibition match on display on center court at the R.K. Khanna Tennis Stadium. The live and exclusive coverage on the Sportzworkz YouTube channel. This time, the smash not connecting as well as he would have liked, Mr. Sharma. Now Vishnu Vardhan with the serve.
Last 2 points. 17-12.
17-12.
Be the last point.
29 points played. 1 remains. Vishnu has one more
It's
challenge.
a deciding point. Winner takes it all. Alright, here we go.
Wow, that's some confidence. Winner takes it all. The scoreline 17-12. Vishnu says, let's make it more fun. Winner takes all in this final point. Mind games, and what a second serve. Had a look on that volley. What an entertaining performance from Rahul, Aditya, Vishnu, Rushil. Applause all around at the R.K. Khanna Tennis Stadium in this spectacular contest. A wonderful exhibition match for all of us. The final begins in a few moments from now. Get up for Ichiban Samurai versus Gurgaon Sapphire.
Right now between Gurgaon Sapphires and Ichiban Samurai. We'll be starting at 7. Thank you.
This is what we've all been waiting for. The players are ready. Are you ready? First up, we have the women's singles matchup. Sahaja Yamalapalli and Sharmana Balu. I will get the captain's thoughts first and I will go through like this and then everyone will have to speak to me. So Suresh, first up, this is the moment you've been waiting for, this is your time. Can you do it? They also have a great team.
I think revenge is the biggest and we've lost them.
I'm sure you're well done, man. I'm sure we believe in Suresh Krishna's team. Ritvik, you've been the man so far to do everything. I've never seen you play singles before. You shocked me yesterday. I heard about it today. You shocked everyone again. Last one coming up.
Yeah, I was shocked myself. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to playing one more match. Have fun.
One of the better guys in Indian tennis, and congratulations on a great season in 2023. Sharmana, we've had these conversations before. Your time is now. It's come down to your 20 points. What can we expect from you? What's the tactic going into it? Are you going to attack the Saja forehand?
I think I'm just going to go there and give it my best and we'll see what happens. It's a pro and the energy is going to be phenomenal. I can already feel it. So yeah, it's going to be a good match.
Wish you guys the best of luck, man. I'm sure you guys will do well. I go for the next team. And last time, how nervous they are. Guys, firstly, you did an incredible job in the semi-finals. I can't believe this was like an hour and a half ago that I saw probably the best comeback I've seen in Harven Pro Tennis League. And Saja, you were part of it. So you're obviously the women on the eye. I know these guys got player of the time. They didn't really deserve it. You were really, instrumental in 37 and then you dominated the women's doubles also. So well done. But what can we expect from you today? You are the highest ranked player here. You have played the Billie Jean King Cup now. You are the Indian future in my eyes. What can we expect from you? You know, the last time I saw Ruchit Kosla was about 10 years ago, and I saw him and he was just a lefty swinging the racket around, and then I saw him today in 2023, probably playing the best match I've ever seen in the men's doubles, and that was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I played a lot of doubles, and that was ridiculous. At 17 years old, if you could play like that, yeah, I'm really proud of you. So, Ruchit, what's the plan? What's the tactic? What do you think about when you're playing matches like that?
Morale has gone up like by 10 times, so I'm feeling very confident and it's going to be a great match.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will, if it's anything to do with the last match, anything is possible for you guys. You may be down by as many points as come from. Captain, your thoughts. Nothing happens without the captain. So what are your thoughts on this match? It's the final, it's your day, it's your stage, can you shine? So debut season for you. So in this league, can the Samurai do it? Wow, but I have to consider it as the final, as I won't be here. You hung out a lot. This is your moment. You shot on the stage earlier. They put it on the other side of the court, in the singles also, and then on the deuce side and the men's doubles, which I've not seen before. So, when I see you play, I think of calmness, I think of bravery, I think of all these things. What do you think of yourself when you play? That's all you think about. Wow, okay. I need to learn a lot from you. We need to have a chat later about how to move with the eye formation and stuff like that. You need to teach me. Gauri, the last time I saw you was on the fog loop and you were doing abs how's your year, how's your topic? What do you have to say to all these people watching you? They've all come out to support you. They're going to watch you play today and they're all going to support you. So what do you have to say?
Thank you very much for supporting me. I just tried my best to win this match.
Guys, we are ready. Are you ready? This is the finale of the Harven Pro Tennis League coming up. The Ichiban Samurai take on the Gurgaon Sapphires. Are you ready?
It's official. The toss of the much-awaited final. Gurgaon Sapphires up against the Ichiban Samurai. Sharmada Balu, Sahaja Yamlapalli will begin this final. Massive responsibility on their shoulders. Earlier today in the first semi-final, Sharmada began her match against Saujanya Bhavisetti. 10 each was the score in that one. She came back and showed us some stunning doubles performances, pairing with Suresh Krishna, 13-7, a win over Saujanya and Pulkit. Sahaja in the second semi-final with a 13-7 win over Sravya of the Paramount Pro Tigers. And then Sahaja had a tough outing in her mixed doubles, but came back in the women's doubles alongside Gauri Mangaonkar, beating Sravya and Divya. But now, this is where everything truly matters. A grand final of the Pro Tennis League. One team amongst these two has been here last year itself and has lifted that trophy. One team is a debutant, making it for the first time into this league and straight into the final. What an opportunity for everyone representing the Ichiban Samurai side. Sahaja, Rushil, Gauri, Sahaja and Dilip Mohanty in the fourth match. Nitin Kumar Sinha. And Sahaja will be in 3 matches today, also alongside Gauri Mangaonkar once again in the 6th match. And the 7th match will have Nitin Kumar, who was the player of the tie, alongside the 17-year-old sensation, Rushil Khosla. Mr. Purav Raja was just on court speaking with Rushil and just shared how he saw this little kid 10 years ago swinging with his left hand, and today he sees one of the best doubles performances he's seen, and that speaks volumes about the potential Rushil Khosla brings into the Pro Tennis League and the promise he holds as we move forward to take Indian tennis forward. Warm-up begins here. Sharmada, Sahaja taking their time. In moments from now, the first match of the final shall begin. the biggest stage of the Harven Pro Tennis League. And it begins now.
It's going to be a thrilling match. Both the girls have been instrumental for their teams in winning all their matches, and now it's time for the finals. Let's see what they have in store.
Went big with that inside out forehand, goes wide. Sahaja will be happy with this start. True love ahead. Let's go from Sharma Dabalu. Opens her account in this final. The first point to her name.
Sharmada is back in the game. She's won her first point and now she's serving.
From 3 love to 3-2. Ichiban has the lead. The Sapphires being led by Sharmada in this opening match. 2 points straight to her name. Joining me now in the commentary box, we have India's Davis Cup sensation and the wonderful host commentator entertaining us on and off the court, Mr. Purav Raja.
Thanks so much again, Sarthak. It's a pleasure to be here. Throw all those rankings out of the window. This is the final. And when Sahaja is playing, she is the ranked, the better player, but it means nothing in this format. This is the final of the Harven Pro Tennis League. In this format, when it's just 20 points, nothing else matters apart from winning that next point, apart from getting your team off to that start. We all know how crucial that start has been throughout the course of this entire league. If Sahaja can manage to do it again, the Ichiban Samurai look that much stronger.
in Delhi. Constructing that point so beautifully, Purav.
Not an easy volley there. That was a low volley. Saja thought she'd done a bit well, but Sharmada came up with such soft, deft hands to make it count. That's the area that Sharmada can falter. Can she make enough balls in this tie? That's also my worry. It's already 6-3. 6-3, enough balls for the Gurgaon Sapphire team in this entire tie. The verdict is out. Can she, Sarthak?
We'll know. Not with that kind of play.
few points of top importance. This is where you separate nerves from tennis. And you have to stay under pressure, you have to stay so brave. And it's not easy, Sarthak, when things are so tough. Your hands are shaking, your feet are not moving. It's cold out here, and all of a sudden you have to play this immensely important next 9 points.
Sharmada taking care of what
was. Mosquito or that a bee?
She's certainly an insect lover.
There's some drones flying around as well. What is not here? In the middle of Delhi, the RK Khanna Stadium.
Even the Raja is here. You had a word with Sharmada. Do you think she's feeling more confident going into this one over Sahaja?
Well, the really good thing for Sharmada, I say that as she misses the forehand, but the really good thing for Sharmada is that she's not expected to win this match. She's expected to just keep it close, and I'm sure that the Gurgaon Sapphire team will take even an 11-9 here. It's just when it gets to 12-8 or 13-7 that things go a little bit out of control. But if Sharmada can just manage to control the damage, she'll think her job's done.
Yes! That's better from Sharmada. Down the line in style.
8-5, Ichiban.
Tightness visible from Sahaja Yamlapalli in that stroke of hers. Not that free, easy motion in the forehand. It's still very close, just the 2 points separate Sahaja and Sharmada.
It's a heavy, heavy forehand, and let's not forget, if things get close, Gurgaon's fire hard in the semi-finals.
You can hear the come on from Swarandeep, the mentor of the Ichiban Samurai, right in the center. Been the driving force, pushing this team to achieve all the success that it has, reaching this final as debutants. It's a moment where we will see a strategic timeout, both dugouts, both mentors, coaches, teammates requesting for a quick strategic timeout at the end of 16 points. What do you tell yourself, Purav, at this point if you are Sharmada Balu and 4 points down at the strategic timeout? This can be over in a matter of moments for Sharmada. So what do you tell yourself as you enter the court again?
Another great point, another stamping of authority, another step of dominance, showing why Sahaja is being so dominant on the Indian Pro Tour, on the Women's Pro Tour now. She is one of the top 5 players we have in our country, and it is why, because of her ball striking, that makes her so formidable.
Ichiban.
Sharmada knows.
Goes long. Wow. A massive difference at the end of this first match. What a start from Sahaja Yamlapalli.
pure dominance. Sahaja, this is your stage to come through, debut team Ichiban Samurai. And to hold a performance like that is simply stunning. And Sarthak, we are witness to one of the greater performances in finals.
A confirmation of the final score of the first match of this grand finale, 14-6. The Samurais, as debutants of the Pro Tennis League, have raced ahead. And look who comes on court, the Samurai himself, Rushil Khosla, 17-year-old sensation, looking to stop Maan Kesharwani. Maan will have other intentions. Can Maan bring the Sapphires back into this right away? Rushil and Maan up against each other in the second match of the final 6 matches. The final 6 matches remain that will decide our champions of season 5. Will it be Gurgaon Sapphires once again, or the debutants will surprise us all with their performance, which they have been to this point. Joining me, Sarthak, in the commentary box is Purav Raja. Purav, Rushil and you just had a word. He's a confident young lad, isn't he?
At 17 years old, if he's showing this sort of maturity, we have a hell of a tennis player on our hands. Indian tennis should be proud of him. At 17 to produce performances like this. I'm surprised I've not heard more of him. I'm surprised we're not building him up to be the next best thing. Indian tennis, everyone asks me what's next. This is next. This is the future. Maan is next. Rushil's next. That's what we've got. And this is the time to show it. And thanks to Sportzworkz, thanks to the Harven Pro Tennis League, we have the opportunity to show this kind of showcase Indian tennis, show these kind of matches, and that's what we hope will make the difference.
Mandia and then challenges and all. See you in Mandia. Every day we'll hang out. Mandia, yeah, I'll be there. Okay. You're coming? Yeah, super.
How comfortable is he on his forehand side? I'm just thinking, Pura, when you have such a good forehand, and Maan knows that, Rushil he just loves getting everything on his forehand side, runs around that backhand, converts it to his forehand. As Maan, why don't you go all out on that backhand of Rushil?
Well, the tough part is that if somebody has a good forehand, we actually have to pin him down on the forehand side. I know that might sound complicated, but I'll explain that. The tough part is for Rushil Goslar's best shot seems to be the run around, which is the inside out forehand. So he runs around the backhand, and that's where lefties are so dangerous. To open that out, you actually have to get him towards the forehand side and dominate that side of the court before giving him a backhand. So Rushil Goslar makes a lot of money of running around those forehands. We have to avoid that. Maan has to avoid that and go actually into the forehand corner and then the backhand, which won't give Rushil enough time to recover.
Come on, Maan, the chance from the Gurgaon Sapphires teammates. They want him to keep himself pumped up, keep that energy high.
To top serve for Maan Kesharwani. The tough part about Rushil's forehand is actually the part that he has so much heaviness on the ball. It's not the speed he generates, it's the spin he generates that causes people worry.
If you can just break it down for our viewers, what is exactly that heaviness, Pura?
You know, people link that heaviness to this. Everyone tells me about top spin. Top spin makes the ball bounce and then jump. So when you have topspin, which is what Rushil has, you make the ball bounce and then jump. That makes it so much tougher after the bounce to get hold of it. So what Rushil has is a phenomenal weapon, but he needs to add power, and I hope that comes with age and maturity, that he adds that power into every shot. A lot of players play flat. Andre Agassi plays flat. You talk about the best backhands in the world. Novak Djokovic's backhand is flat. It doesn't bounce after. It's just so accurate. There's two ways of winning points. One is with precision and one is with power. You can win it with precision as long as you have spin on the ball. And Rushil Gosla manages to do that.
He certainly is adding a lot of control and precision with the kind of spin he's adding in that heavier ball. And you rightly pointed out, if he can just mix it up with a little more power, that'll be a very dangerous combination. Wow! Mankeshwar is showing us what power feels like.
I think the fear, and these are two polar opposite players, so it's a great chance to showcase power against spin. And this is where I fear for Rushil. If he gets a little bit soft, the power can be dangerous and can be overpowering for Rushil to handle. He needs to make sure that Man stays behind that baseline, and that often comes with height and with enough spin. But for the future, he definitely needs to learn how to flatten the ball out and match power for power.
Wow! Man showing us what he is made of. He's like, I've heard a lot about Rushil. You guys have given him the Player of the Tie award some time back. Let me show you what I am made of. Certainly making a statement, and he's gone up by a point in the final when it matters the most.
By Rushil Gosla, getting it back to 5-all. It's a great point he played right there. Not easy after losing the last 3 points. He comes back, and that's what I mean. He needs to match that forehand. Sarthak, when I say that forehand had enough power on it. The previous ones were soft. They did have spin, but they did let Man attack the ball. That one, for example, he was running around. That had enough to cause Man damage. Spin is great as long as you can match it and keep it powerful enough to hurt the opponent.
Absolutely, and that particular rally was an example of exactly what you've been trying to explain to our viewers, Purav. The ability to add spin and also immediately match it with some power, because what Man did in the last few points was add that power which has been troubling Rushil.
And if the ball's short, that's when we talk about depth. If the ball's short, it's easy for Man to flatten it out. That ball deeper, tougher for Man to flatten out. That ball was a little bit deeper. I feel for the balls that land mid-court inside the service line, and as Rushil matures into professional men's tennis, he needs to understand that those short balls are not acceptable. Those short balls will cost him matches because players will attack it.
Isn't that better? Taking it early on the return, showing us how he also can manage to take it on the rise, flatten it a bit. Not so much, because there was still enough spin for that to land inside the baseline.
Slightly different when we talk about returns, and Rushil Gosla showed me in the doubles that he can return flat. He can return flat. He can return with enough to hurt the opponent. What I need to see is in the rally, can he hurt the opponent enough with the spin? Yes, the return is a little bit easier, Sarthak, because it comes with, the serve comes with so much venom that it's very tough to generate spin, so he has to give it back at the same speed. But what I'd like to see is in a rally ball, in the third ball, in the fourth ball, can he produce enough to cause enough damage for Man?
Beautiful. And if Rushil's coaches are hearing this, that'll be something they can work on.
And that is exactly the ball. That approach shot didn't have enough. Made him hit a tough volley, and of course you can't hit that volley all the time. So the problem here comes is that Rushil needs to add that flattened shot to get into a much more aggressive position while coming to the net. And that's good enough, and that's where the precision matters, because that takes Man out of the court, making him hit a tough shot. He has to get the ball perfect, and then the whole court opens up. That's very, very different. That's effective use of spin. That's great tennis, but when he is attacking with power, it needs to be powerful enough. And Man is known to be flat and powerful. Complete opposite game styles. A pleasure to watch.
Sherwani, the inside out forehand, executed with such precision, right in that corner, closer to the baseline, got the depth, got the angle. That is high quality tennis.
That's so good. He created that shot from so much depth that he created that shot. It came into play, and then he produced that forehand inside out again. These boys in the next gen really showing us a high quality of tennis. Again, a really smart point. So much energy, so much just everyone bustling around, showing everyone so much energy. Man's getting the team so pumped up.
Time out, Ichiban.
Ichiban Samurai have taken a timeout. They realize the importance of the next 3 points coming up. 22-15. If they can just get that to a 24 or 25, they're sitting pretty. But if somehow the Sapphire manage to come back to 22-18, it's game on. And all to play for in the women's singles coming up next between Ruma Gaikwari and Gauri Mangaonkar. Gauri Mangaonkar from Ichiban Samurai against Ruma Gaikwari. You seen good things yesterday, Sarthak, of Ruma? What do you make of that one?
If she gets her drop shots going, Purav, she is a beautiful sight on court. Her drop volleys, her precision with those drop shots, a delight to watch her play. Which Ruma will show up is the big question. That forehand that we've been discussing, down the line he goes, and Man roaring hard, enjoying his time on court. It's the biggest stage of the Harven Pro Tennis League. All eyes on these two next gen stars. India is watching. We've seen all the magic Rushil has produced, but this is where it really counts, Purav.
Wow, and now he started muscling. He started muscling that forehand, he started muscling those balls. Those balls that seem so easy to produce. about 5 minutes ago now seems such tough forehands, and that's the difference between calmly playing the ball and muscling forehands and muscling serves. Man seems to be in the moment, he seems to playing the ball. Ruchil Ghosh looking to finish the point, and he has lost this tie regardless of what happens in this next point.
Your bag here. Yeah.
And this tie is over. Man's done his job. 5 points still the difference as we head into this all-important next-gen women's pro match coming up.
Everything possible in this format. So much talk around Rushil Khosla, and in comes Mankesh Sherwani with a win over the 17-year-old. A confirmation, 11 to the Gurgaon Sapphires, 9 to Ichiban Samurai, but all eyes on that overall tally. 5 points separating the two teams at this stage in the grand final. We'll be back with live action in moments from now.
walk-ons in the third match now.
I'll make a bold call for you, Sarthak. I think this is the tie
Because he said after that we know they are two. We don't know
that Ruma will strike back. This is the best tie for the Gurgaon Sapphire team. This is their money ball. If Gauri Mangaonkar can keep it close and keep it and somehow scrape a win or somehow just manage to keep this tie between 11-9 and 10-all, she's done a phenomenal job. I know that this Gurgaon Sapphire team believe in Ruma.
And the third variety is not good. And they want mix all the things.
I fear for Gauri's energy here. I fear that she's tight. I fear she's nervous. And one thing that happens, the only thing that happens when you don't want to lose is you end up losing. So that's the fear I have for Gauri. I think the way that she's looking on the tennis court, her feet are looking static. She's not looking, she's ready for this battle. And that's a form of worry for Ichiban Samurai. And we've seen this, Sarthak. In the process, we've seen that these next-gen women's matches are the difference.
Beautiful backhand down the line. And look at what he says. If you're losing, you end up losing. And that's exactly...
Well, the first thing they say is you got to keep yourself in the moment, and the second thing is that you got to keep your legs moving, and you got to play every point with so much more energy. Wow, that's a good first point. Look at that energy. Gauri needs to show that energy time and again if she's going to match it. If she's going to make even 8 points here, she needs to match the energy.
You know what is it? You don't bring your dog. There are dogs there. The kids will come and play with the dogs. And the price per food is like 3 times, 4 times over there. But the kids want to come there.
Ruma now, it's only 4-2 now. And you see the big change. Next gen women's tennis works so much on momentum. You see 4 points go one way, you see a couple the other way. Men's tennis is often just on serve, and then you go back and then it's a boom boom again. Here it's very different. The girls have to mature, the serves have to get more powerful. Almost like serving is a weakness at this level. As you get to the higher level, the serve becomes a strength. The serve becomes a positive. Here it looks like the girls want to return more than serve.
And isn't that an irony in itself?
These two girls are here. Yeah. So the 2014 is when the how much the traffic of the, I mean, is it the travel space? Yeah. I don't know. They redid the place also. But they are there. Where? This is the second outlet. I just need that one also is renting.
What do you say to the young girls wanting to become the next Sun Amritsar, working on the serves across the board? Would you buy so many girls struggle with the serves? What would your words of wisdom be?
Yes. With the lobsters and the prawns and everything. Now they've opened up South Indian.
बंद हो गया
That's a great point by Gauri. She's just managing to get her way back into this match, but on the serve, it's two things out there. The first thing is obviously generating the technique, and two is generating the physicality. Unfortunately, in our country, we know neither. So physicality is an immense issue for us because we need shoulder mobility. People need to work on the right body parts to get that mechanical movement perfect. And then the second part is obviously to generate the technique to hit a serve is not easy. In America, they hire serving coaches. They hire specific coaches who teach you how to serve. That's very, very different to what we do in India. So I just feel like that is a huge flaw, given already our immense limitations to make tennis players. We don't need any more, and these seem to be a few more.
Where trials was there, is there. I would have liked to stay. My friends were happy. And saying 2014, just for anyone.
Missing Hiten, yeah, for a long time. Okay, bye. Gaurav, school friend. Oh, great.
What is the way forward?
You know, one of the things that cricket did so well, I'm sorry I keep coming back to cricket, but cricket did that so well. They hire a fielding coach, a bowling coach, and a batting coach, and then you have an overall coach. And you get even more specific than that. Now there's wicket-keeping coaches, there's physical coaches, there's mental coaches, there's recovery coaches. In tennis today, we have one tennis coach who teaches us everything from physicality to forehand to serve to backhand to volleys, and that's simply not good enough. As a unit, we need to get better.
मुनमुन मैं एक बात बताऊँ मुनमुन SBA का सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज है 100%
No, now it's close. And now this is what Gauri came out to do. Ruma might still win this 11-9, but it won't hold any value because they need big wins now after that immense loss in the first match with Sahaja defeating Sharmila 14-6. Second serve returns, Ruma stepping in and attacking the gaps. One of the things you'll notice is Gauri's second serve, the fact that it is weak, she already starts moving backwards. That makes her off balance to tackle any ball. She needs to get her balance better. There you go. And she could have got there. But just that movement to get to the next ball and just that first step lacking. Every time she gets there, it seems slow and it seems unaffected because she's not getting there with enough balance to hit the shot. So she can never really generate power if you're not in balance. So I feel like that's an area that we need to tackle. As for Ruma, she just needs to get more attacking and more assertive with her game style.
So then Green Park is a better idea.
I'll tell you what is better than Green Park in terms of football. And that place is buzzing. It's like crazy. But then you can't have the premium.
Executed beautifully in that angle that she created. Quick time out here.
And that's the difference. That's the difference. Ruma looks balanced. She looks sure of her game style. Gauri looks like she's just scraping points. She's looking like she's just trying to hang in there. Somehow I'm going to win a point. Somehow I'm going to win a point. That's not going to work. You have to know your game style. You have to dominate in your way, and then tennis will reward you. If you don't do that, tennis will often let you down.
And
should just hold on before speaking. I'll get their main owner's number so that they can connect you directly to Korea.
Such good food. Monash would love it. Steaks and all.
No. Just hold on. I'll speak to Rahul and I'll tell Rahul, we want to get connected to Girish and then you speak to him. Because then what will happen is... It's about your passion. Because if the moment something clicks, your passion gets you back.
See, even if my passion is coffee, I can't work on something that I'm losing money. So I can compromise on that and rather...
I'll tell you something. 2 years back. 2 years back, I faced...
That's the same ball again, and again, and again. And Ruma is just making her move. Just keep making Gauri move. It's corner to corner to corner, and she might not be able to keep up.
Now, after that, those Boris Baker and Visaris and Williams and all, Pete Sampras, they came into my mind. Inclination towards tennis became more. Right? Technically, that's why we are here. Agar this sport में जो people समझ लेंगे, तो क्या मैं
All of a sudden, Sahaja Yamalapalli's lead has disappeared. That lead was so well created by the leading women's player for Ichiban Samurai has vanished. Ruma Gaikwari has other ideas. And she wants it. If Sahaja can do it, Ruma can match you. She gets the next 2 points. Should have won this tie. 15-5. 15-5, Sarthak. That seems to be too many, right? 13-5 is bad enough. 15-5 just is brutal.
As brutal as it can get. A statement this from Ruma Gaikwari.
The day you will start, you will realize what is FP.
Let's go from Ruma. Purav, this girl is seriously impressive on the biggest of stages. She is rising to the occasion.
Just mentally, Sarthak. Look at the mental state. Look at Ruma. She's ready for the challenge. Look at Gauri. Head's already in the bin. She looks like she's halfway home. That's not good enough. When you're turning up to these matches, you better be ready to battle. And the battle's over. The battle is over.
Who would have seen this coming? Ruma did look tight in that semi-final, Purav. 15-5. That's one-sided traffic under the lights in this kind of an atmosphere. A grand final and rising like a star.
Well, there were two things to this. One was the really lackluster performance from Gauri that made this happen, and second was the impressive nature of Ruma that made her shine through. She's so mature in that moment. Even when it was 6-5 not long ago, she won the last 9 points.
Hi Sarthak, thanks for having me back. So here we are, our final mixed doubles of this season. Dilip Mohanty, Sahaja versus Sharmada Balu and Suresh Krishna.
20 points to fight for here. Women's Pro and the Masters player together. Sharmada and Suresh Krishna with the serve.
There's another brand which Seema is following on Insta. They are from Sri Lanka, and they also make an amazing product. I'll just ask Seema.
Dilip Mohanty has been performing phenomenally well at the ITF senior circuit, and Sharmada has also been performing well in her doubles matches. So it's going to be interesting to see how they perform at the net in this match, since it's going to be crucial.
The overall score 33 and 28, now 29. All eyes on that. Both teams know how important this fourth match is. It could go either way, pretty much decide the fate of these two teams. Dilip Mohanty, wonderful hands in that forehand volley. Took it so early, so much confidence in his volley there.
The net game here is going to be crucial. Dilip Mohanty is active on the net, he's sensing the balls and he's going for it. Sharmada Balu and Suresh Krishna need much more than just surviving here.
A happy dugout, loud cheers, pushing their players as much as they can, because this is where it is do or die. This is not the group stage. Swarandeep, how often do you see him sitting down? Always so energetic. He's the life of that dugout, isn't he? For the Ichiban Samurai.
So much more important here, because the players need to communicate, guide each other so that they don't pick these out balls and give away free points. I mean, in all of the mixed doubles ties this past week, we've noticed that this has been a game changer for teams. The singles matches are over and then this mixed doubles comes in and the tie changes drastically.
So good from Dilip Mohanty and Sahaja. So much coordination and synchronization between the two of them. Much better than what we saw in the semi-final earlier today.
A fantastic combination of strokes and volleys.
Goes big with that forehand and it goes long. Dilip Mohanty saying that was too long. No question about it. of course, Dilip Mohanty, the India number 7 in the 45 plus singles. Number 2 in the 45 plus doubles, has a wealth of experience coming into this one. Also plays mixed doubles. He's number 2 in the 40 plus mixed doubles. How much of that will help Sahaja, who's been in such good form, but they had a tough outing in the semi-final, couldn't win comfortably there. They had a struggle, 7-13, turning it around in this one, 5-2 up.
You know, these points here, they really show the importance of a good serve and the importance of a good first serve, you know. Setting that up with a first serve and then a finish on the volley. Fantastic from Gurgaon Sapphires. Players need to understand that these are shorter formats and each point counts. So it's important to keep that ball in.
Mine says Sahaja, so confident going up against Suresh Krishna in that inside-out rally that we were seeing between the two of them. Dilip Mohanty came in, managed to keep the ball in play, and they're looking in some form here.
Also to add that, you know, Dilip Mohanty was very good with hands on the net, the anticipation. So kudos to Sahaja and Dilip for that commendable point.
At the changeover, 36-34, the action continues. Just the 2 points separating them in the match as well as in the overall score. As we change sides, will fortunes also change for these teams? That'll be the question. Sahaja, the informed Sahaja Yamlapalli has her serve now.
Great hands by Balu there. She anticipated Dilip moving and then hit that forehand down the line. Perfect. Winner.
Two yards from Sharmada to her partner Suresh. Very close, that one.
Great hands by Suresh on the net, but at last it was a miss and the point goes to Ichiban Samurai.
2 points separate them in the overall score. 2 points in this fourth match. What a final we have in store. Going down to the wire. Sharmada from the deuce side. Patience, understanding, communication on point for both Sharmada and Suresh. They're right back in this, 1 point separating them at this stage.
Dilip Mohanty with the serve. Let's see if that first serve makes an impact.
The pressure from Sharmada charging in towards the net, forcing that error from the team in front.
It's so good to see smart play from Suresh Krishna there, because the return was very deep, right on the feet of Dilip Mohanty, where he couldn't react and made the unforced error.
Back on court comes Sharmada and Suresh, as well as Dilip with Sahaja. 7 apiece here. What a story in this mixed doubles contest. Scream from Sharmada Balu. She's enjoying this, and they've gone up in this mega final. Take the 15th point. Taking the time, as much communication as possible will help, because it's the last 5 points. Gauri?
The last 5 points are indeed crucial. They're just separated by 1 point. Suresh with the serve here.
The overhead, under the lights, never an easy shot, under pressure. But they've come ahead, and now they have a lead of 2 big points.
Excitement at the Gurgaon Sapphires dugout. Suresh and Sharmada looking to close this match with a lead for the team.
The confidence that Sharmada Balu has in a doubles contest. She feeds off the energy of her partner, loves the battle when 2 players are up against 2. She enjoys it. Certainly a doubles, a lover of the doubles game, if I may say. It was right on the baseline, that effort from Sharmada, but Sahaja with a passing shot, simply sensational.
The Samurai dugout on their feet, a little concerned, if I may say so. A double fall by Sahaja, something the team cannot afford at this point. The Ichiban team here, they're already at the loss of 7 points from Gurgaon Sapphires, so each point really counts.
7 points separating these teams. Sharmada has the serve now. They have won this, but every point on the overall score matters. Had a look, Dilip Mohanty went after it, wanted to go down the line, but the higher part of the net making it so difficult to successfully get that ball over it. And what a story this is. 12-8, 15-5 before this. The Sapphires are showing us why they were champions in season 4. A confirmation, 12-8 in the 4th match. Up next are the two big names, Ritvik Chaudhary Bolipalli and Nitin Kumar Sinha in the men's pro. 30 points to fight for. Jeez. The all-important Nitin Kumar Ritvik Chaudhary Men's Pro competition. 30 points to fight for. How good has Ritvik Chaudhary been in these last few days? What a performer. We've seen him in the doubles. We've seen his accomplishments as a doubles player, but taking out Mukund Sasikumar yesterday, Arjun Khade today, and that too with a scoreline of 20-10 against Arjun. High expectations from him against the player of the tie, Nitin Kumar Sinha, today. The first serve percentages have been high, and then he finishes the point with a volley. The loud come on from Ritvik Chaudhary Bolipalli. He is on a roll. Nothing seems to be stopping him. The momentum that he brings into this match visible. He's been dominating this match already with a 3-0 lead. Nitin needs to get back in the game ASAP. Intelligent tennis from Nitin. The high tennis IQ that he possesses visible. Took his time, sent in that heavy ball, the top spin that he added, and then forcing that error from the Ritvik backhand. The last point was a display of Nitin's smart strokes, you know, the variations that he did there, the ones with the top spin, and now he's serving for the next point. The first 3 points to Ritvik. The next two, Nitin shows us why he was the player of the tie and why he's been such a vital component of that Ichiban Samurai side. But it's also important to note that this unforced error from Ritvik has brought Nitin right back into the game. It's crucial that he makes this first serve and uses it to finish the point with a volley. The approach shot coming in. Such a beautiful forehand down the line. So much confidence in that forehand.
4-2 Gurgaon.
The Samurais look concerned.
Out goes that backhand. A 7th point in Nitin's kitty. Every point so important. The overall score 48-39, 9 points separating them at this stage. On your screen there's Swarandeep, the mentor of the Ichiban Samurai side. Nitin has a big opportunity now from that side to level this. Had a look, Ritwik, on the backhand down the line, just touching that net tape, and falls on his side, unfortunately for him.
Solid strokes from both the boys, but then Ritwik with the error, landing the point in Nitin's bag. The Samurais are a bit concerned. The difference is 8 points, so they really need a miracle here.
One of the best rallies of the day, of this massive final day. Entertaining. They're loving it. Some explosions. Some furious forehands there from Ritwik. And then that delicate touch of that beautiful drop shot. He's back in this. 1 point, the lead. Ritwik needs to keep that first serve consistent, and he's definitely going to win much more points. The roar from Ritwik. Bolipali. He is roaring and he is on a roll, without a doubt. 3 points the lead now.
You know, there's one thing to know about one's strengths, but then there's another about the person knowing how to use them. Ritwik's been doing just that. He's been using his first serves, he's been using those volleys, and he's been winning points for his team. Now the timeout there, we can see the Ichiban Samurai dugout. Some talk, some discussions for what's next.
The 5th match underway. 2 remain after this to decide the fate of these two teams. 11 points separating them. 50 more to play with after this one. We have the women's doubles. We have the men's doubles. The women's won with 20, the men's match with 30 to fight for. It's Nitin with the serve now.
Ichiban Samurai cannot afford at this point. The Gurgaon Sapphires are dominating on court. Very clearly, Ritwik has established his position here. He's playing well. He's doing just the right thing that's required. It's concerning to see that the lead, it's just extending point by point, and it's going to become so difficult for the Samurais to get back.
Tightness on Nitin, visible in that forehand. That's what the stage of a grand final can do to you. Prayers being offered there in the stadium. It's for the championship. It's for that glittering trophy that's to the right of your screen, extreme right. On the court, they're fighting for that beautiful glittering trophy. Ritwik running laterally, running forward and executing a wonderful angle in that smash.
Gurgaon Sapphires are on their feet with just 2 matches to go after this. Are they sensing victory already?
From the due side, requesting for that same ball, I believe. Maybe a little superstitious, or just believes that's the ball that's going to get him that one big serve that could seal this one. It's a 30-point contest. Let me remind you, not 20. Out of the 7 matches, the men's pro and the men's doubles contest, the 7th one, both 30 points each. Wow! That's official. Ritwik Chaudhary is inching closer to giving Gurgaon Sapphires that trophy for the 2nd consecutive year. They are the defending champions. 15 points separating the two teams at this stage. 7 points separate them in this 30-point 5th match of the men's pro. That's what we're fighting for. That's what the Sapphires and the Samurais are giving it their all for. The glittering, beautiful Harven Pro Tennis League trophy that they have worked for all year round, trained from last season. The Gurgaon Sapphires know what it takes. They are champions. They've been here. They've lifted that trophy. A debutant team, the Ichiban Samurai, if they can do the unthinkable. They're 15 points behind at this stage. What a story it'll be. Who would have thought the Ichiban Samurai could have made it this far, having made their debut this season? Down the tee goes the star performer of the Ichiban Samurai team. The player of the tie today. What a day he's had in the semi-finals, but that's done and dusted. He defeated Vishnu Vardhan 16-14 in the men's pro there. But now, it's about the now. It's about taking on Ritwik Chaudhary, making a statement here for Nitin Kumar Sinha. And what can you do when the hands are so good, when you're in such good form? You seem to be absolutely unstoppable. Whatever he's touching at this moment is turning to gold. Ritwik Chaudhary is having a dream run, and isn't he loving it? Swarandeep on your screen, the mentor of the Ichiban Samurai, smiling, applauding, knowing that he's not seen something so good. He'll be disappointed they're trailing at this stage, but he's appreciating the talent that Ritwik does possess.
Approached the net but made that slight error, increasing the lead for Ritwik. 13-5. Is Gurgaon Sapphires inching closer to victory?
12 points remain in this match. 18 played, 13 won by this star at the bottom of your screen. Ritwik Chaudhary Bolipalli is on a roll, taking out Mukund Sasikumar yesterday, Arjun Khade today in the singles. And now his next prey seems to be Nitin Kumar Sinha. Although that serve was fantastic, just the error from the ground stroke.
It's important to note that these 1 or 2 pointers won't make much difference to the score tally.
Allowing it to bounce, taking his time, not in a hurry, the composure. Amazing. Applauded by Swarandeep, who's really been cheering this team on every single day. Wow, what a return that was. And how did Nitin Kumar Sinha get that back on court? Kept his composure, Ritwik there, and you have to give it to both of them, giving it their all. They know this is the stage that counts. No one willing to back down, no one willing to put in anything less than a 100% effort.
A strategic timeout by Gurgaon Sapphires. Well, it's interesting to see because Ritwik has been dominating this match. So this timeout turns out to be interesting. Are they just playing with the opponent's mind, or are they actually discussing strategy? A look at the overall score. Gurgaon Sapphires 58-43 for the Ichiban Samurais. The points are increasing for Gurgaon Sapphires. Ichiban Samurai need to get back into the game. Ritwik walks back to the court after the strategic timeout. Next 2 points, Ritwik with the serve. It's crucial to see how he's going to serve these 2 points, and will this add to the lead.
What a serve. What a performer, requesting for the same ball. He believes in himself. He is here with a purpose. They've tasted success. They are champions. The Gurgaon Sapphires certainly firing on all cylinders at the moment. Ooh, so close, yet so far. Takes it from close to his shoes. Kissing that net tape, and just couldn't get that little bit extra that he would have liked. But the score line is something he'll not only like but love, Ritwik, because he's taken Gurgaon to 59 now. One more point. and Ritwik can win this. Nitin knows that. Ruma warming up. She comes in next to the left of your screen. Ruma Kaikwari. What a performer she's been. 15-5, winning the Next Gen Women's Pro contest. Taking out Gauri Mangaonkar in that one. Pretty much setting the tone for the Sapphires with that big margin. A loud cheer from the dugout because Ritwik has officially won this. Let's go. Chants of let's go. Delicate hands.
Delicate hands, but the error. Ritwik again on screen, serves up the next point. Nitin, point by point, but still the lead in this match is massive for him to cover now. The tie is definitely in Ritwik's hands. Ritwik with the serve.
Five-point difference at this stage. What a day for the Gurgaon Sapphires. Looking to be champions again, smelling victory. Wow, inviting Nitin to the net, then pouncing on that volley into the open court.
The Gurgaon Sapphires are pumped. Everybody on the feet, roars and cheers. And a look at the Ichiban Samurai team, concern on this end. They look serious. What a volley finish by Nitin here. Moving back.
17.
Both of them have been fantastic at the net. They've been playing points well. We can see Ruma and Sharmada back there warming up because they're next on court. Ritwik with the serve now. He's asking for balls. Again, looking back. Is he superstitious? Is he not? Asking for those same balls. Is he looking to make that first serve again and win that point with the serve and a volley finish?
Without letting it bounce, that's the level of confidence Ritwik Chaudhary is experiencing. On a roll, Ritwik is firing in style for the Sapphires.
Ritwik with the smashing finish there. He wins the match 18-12. The lead for Gurgaon Sapphires is now massive with 2 more matches to go, the women's doubles and the men's doubles. Well, it's clear Gurgaon Sapphires may be inching close to victory, but with 2 more matches to go and 50 points, there's still a lot at stake.
Match number 6 to remain in this grand final. Ruma with the serve. She is special, isn't she, Purav?
And how this tie has turned. I left a few minutes ago when Ichiban were in commanding control, and then we got it. Now you see it, it's 15 points the difference. The Gurgaon Sapphire have almost done it twice. They did it in the first season. Can they do it again? The writing's on the wall. Ritwik Chaudhary with a commanding display. Sharmada Ruma matching the task. Ichiban Samurai, what do you have left in you?
All eyes on Gauri and Sahaja. If you are an Ichiban Samurai fan, can they set it up for Nitin and Rushil, the stars throughout this season? They come in next. The lead growing.
Maybe a task too many, Sarthak. I think that what we're looking at is Gurgaon getting over the 70-point line here, and then it's just economical. Don't see how they can match that. If it's a few points, Sahaja Yamalapalli can rise. If it's a matter of 15 points, can't even expect the best from her. She knows it's now 16 points. How many more? How much more? Is this the means to an end? The Gurgaon Sapphire have it all in the bag.
Ruma piercing her opponents right in the middle. She goes, or both Sahaja and Gauri. Disappointment on the face of the mentor Swarandeep. So much that he's seen with this team, working tirelessly every day to get them going. That's gone out from the Sahaja racket, Purav.
Once things start going down, they spiral down. This is the brutality of tennis. Now even Sahaja
Ball, please. Ball. Thank you.
with an easy overhead, missing it. She knows that this could be over very soon.
That's the body language you don't want to see, Purav. Not in a final. We saw it sometime back from Sahaja. Now Gauri on her knees. That's not what you want to show to your opponents.
And Gauri, obviously, from the start, I was always fearing that this is the problem. The mentality just being so important in these finals. Mentality of each human. And you can't hide from tennis, Sarthak. What you are off court Tennis will bring that out of you. You better be strong. You better be tough if you want to make it in the toughest sport in the world. And tennis again rises to show that it's a game of such maturity and so very few make it to the top.
Sapphires, the chants, they are the champions. They've been here, done that.
Are you calling them the champions already, Sarthak?
Looks very likely. Can you see that score? 70 to 49. We have seen turnarounds. Can we see one more? That's the question.
Scary part is 49, and Sahaja Yamlapli has got 14 of them at the very start.
Second service.
The ball touched.
She certainly did get them off to a great start, but the ship started to sort of sink after that. And that's what Sharmada can do. She really feeds off her partner's energy, loves the doubles contest. Her game style just changes.
Might be a little early to tell, but who would you give the player of the tournament to? It's got to be a Sapphire team member. You've been here throughout the week. You've tirelessly worked day in, day out, followed every single match on centre court. Who would you give the player of the tournament in the Sapphire team to?
I would give it to Ritvik Chaudhary Bolipalli. What a performer. Takes out Mukund Sasi Kumar yesterday. Comes in, takes out Arjun Khade today, 20 to 10. Takes out Nitin Kumar Sinha. What a performer.
Sometimes you wonder why he switched to doubles. This guy is the real deal. And I'll tell you one thing, there is no doubt that he does not make it on the doubles tour. I know a thing or two about the doubles tour, and there's no doubt that this man is here for the future. He's here to shine. Now I often think why he didn't play that much singles, Sarthak.
Exactly the same question in my mind. The deep ground stroke doing the trick, forcing Ruma to take that a little late. So close to her feet.
The writing is on the wall. The Harven Pro Tennis League gods have spoken. They've said that the Gurgaon Sapphire team are going to do the two-peat. They're going to defend their crown. Is there anything that can stop them?
Interestingly, my co-commentator Purav did believe Ichiban Samurai are a very solid team, but surprising you, me, also Gauri, who was with us in the commentary box, believed Ichiban could pull it off.
Well, I only said the semi-final. You never asked me about the final.
Gauri with the serve. Oh my God.
That's a bullet.
Sharmada Balu is now almost toying with her opponents with that kind of a forehand.
Goes by the nickname of Balu the Bear.
And take a look at that response. And in whose direction, Purav? Sharmada Balu. Down the line goes Gauri Mangaonkar.
Where was that for the last 13 points? It's 12-2 right now, and she's decided to show up a little too late, maybe.
Certainly brings a smile to their faces. They were missing that. Both Swarandeep and Nitin Kumar Sinha loved it. But like you said, Purav, maybe a little too much, a little too late.
Gauri Mangalkar thinks that it's still... Miracles happens once. She thinks it's still time for Ichiban Samurai. Ichiban Samurai halfway to Tokyo.
Halfway to Tokyo for sure. Keeping the dream alive. Miracles have happened and have certainly happened on this very court, Purav. Prestige, so much associated with the center court here.
I mean, take a look at each one of them. Ritwik Bolipali, Man Kesharwani, Ruma Gaikwari, Sharmada Balu. Not to mention the team captain Suresh Krishna. This stage is yours. The team belongs to the Gurgaon Sapphires. I just hope they can continue next season to continue this momentous achievement. Three-peat maybe?
Ichiban Samurai took out the runners-up of last season, the Paramount Pro Tigers, in the second semi-final.
What intelligent auctioneering, what intelligent game style choices. Who would have thought Ritwik Bolipali would be your main singles player? Who would have thought Man Kesharwani would have shone through in the final? Who would think Ruma Gaikwari?
45 Gurgaon Sapphires.
Given her limited background, nobody knows how these next gen players would do in this situation. It's all a matter of choosing the right people. And Sharmada Balu, a shout out to her. She's had a tough time. She's had a couple of seasons on the tour. She took 3 years out of tennis and now she's on the verge of repeating another title for the Gurgaon Sapphire team.
What a story. What a scoreline. 77. Can you imagine, in the final at the biggest of stages? Now, the player of the tie comes in, Nitin Kumar Sinha, the 17-year-old sensation we've all been speaking about him. Rushil Khosla comes in. Such responsibility on those shoulders, and up against them, Ritwik Chaudhary, Man Kesharwani. This only gets tougher for the Samurais. The Gurgaon Sapphires are ready to grab that trophy. Can they? Can the Samurais grab victory from the jaws of defeat? We will know soon. 7th match. The final match of the Harven Pro Tennis League Season 5 begins.
This match is all but over. Just to put into perspective, Maan Kesharwani, Ritwik Chaudhary, they need 3 points to get through. 3 points. The look of defeat already on the faces of Nitin Kumar Sinha and Rushil Ghosla. They did it once. They produced that miracle in the semi-final. Unfortunately, in the final, Ruma Gaikwari and Ritwik Chaudhary being just too good. Ritwik even in the singles shining through. Let's not forget it started with the Ruma rampage. 15-5 over Gauri Mangalkar. Went on to be a Sharmada Balu Suresh Krishna 12-8. And then the nail in the coffin, Ritwik Chaudhary defeating Nitin Kumar Sinha 18 points to 12. And now it's 2 to go. 2 for the tie. 2 for the trophy. And it's a wonderful, wonderful Harven Pro Tennis League trophy that they have this time. One of the biggest trophies I've definitely seen. Just 2 more points. Just to clarify to our viewers, it's 81 points to win. There you see it, that wonderful trophy, Sarthak. It's been an absolute pleasure to host it with you and to be a tiny part of this journey. And this trophy, absolutely magnificent.
3-2.
What a journey the Samurais have had. They fought every single day as debutants, not played at this stage, not performed previously on any of the 4 seasons, to make it all the way to the final, come so close to grabbing that trophy. You gotta feel for them. Still a possibility, a mild possibility, Purav.
And now there's no chance. Just as you say that, there's absolutely no chance. It's 80 points to 56. I've seen a lot of miracles happen, Sarthak. The only thing left to happen today is the Gurgaon Sapphire lifting that trophy.
What a stage to call for the timeout. On a lighter note, Rushil Khosla enjoying that moment because he knows this is pretty much done and dusted for them. But what a tournament, what a league it's been for both these boys.
Ritwik Chaudhary, Bolly, Pally, take a bow, son. It's been a long time coming. He's played a long time on the American College Tour. He's come through and now shining in Indian tennis.
That's it! That's history being created right there. The Gurgaon Sapphires are champions once again in New Delhi. Take a bow, Sharmada, Maan, Ruma, Suresh, Ritwik. And what a day it's been. Winning it consecutively is no mere feat. You have your winners, you have your champions on the screen. Let's take a moment for the Ichiban Samurai side as well. Debutants against all odds, rose to the occasion. This is how the final score looks like. Match number 7 had to be stopped because 81 is the number. That's the magic number we saw in the semi-finals. Started off with that big win from Sahaja. Yamlapalli, the Ichiban Samurai, had the momentum. Just couldn't capitalize so much after that. It was pretty much one-sided traffic by the Gurgaon Sapphires. They showed us why they were champions here. Repeating that magic once again at the R.K. Khanna Tennis Stadium here in New Delhi. This is your host, Sarpak, alongside Purav Raja, saying a big thank you to all the viewers who've joined us on the Sportzworkz YouTube channel. It's been a wonderful season, sharing our experiences, our thoughts from the commentary booth with you. We will join you on the court for the presentation ceremony. Purav and Sarthak, we'll see you next time in the commentary box, but stay tuned with us as we head to the court for the presentation ceremony.
mic testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Ilesh is here, Salim is here.
Check.
Closer. Bro. Yeah. On the.
Check.
What a day it has been, and once again the champions are the Gurgaon Sapphires. Can we hear it for them? Repeating exactly what they did last season. Who would have said that they would come back once again and grab that glittering trophy? But it's official, Season 5 does belong to the Sapphires. Welcome to the presentation ceremony. I'm your Sarthak, alongside me, the wonderful founder, the visionary Aditya Khanna, and of course, a very special guest joining us. Indian Davis Cup sensation Purav Raja is in the house. Let's hear it for both Aditya and Purav. Purav was with me in the commentary box. Purav, your first thoughts on what you just saw?
Incredible, and I'm really happy to be here, and I'm happy to see the Sapphire team. Congratulations to Addy on another phenomenal season. I mean, this continues to amaze me, and I'm really happy to be a part of it, and I congratulate each and every one of you, all the ball boys, all the markers, all the referees behind this. It takes a mountain to make this happen, and congratulations Addy and Ashish for making this again.
It definitely takes a mountain, it takes a village, and the effort, the sleepless nights that of course Aditya and Ashish both have spent to bring this league to life, and the success, nurturing talent from across the country has to be appreciated and praised. Aditya, many congratulations to you, and your thoughts on this wonderful final that we just witnessed.
First of all, thank you, Pura, for the very kind words. Thank you for coming over here and making PTL even grander every year. Yes, this was an amazing final. Gurgaon Sapphires has done it again, which is truly amazing. This is the first time that we have a repeat winner, and kudos to the team Gurgaon Sapphires for doing it again. It's truly amazing. Congratulations, and convincingly both semis and finals. And the funny thing is that they actually lost 2 matches in the group stages, and to come back from that and win the matches, amazing performance. I think the team came together. Congratulations. A huge round of applause for them, please.
Definitely. And at this point, I would also like to take the names of the 4 teams that didn't make it to the semi-final. The Indraprasth Warriors, the Lucknow Aviators, the DMG Delhi Crusaders, and of course the Mumbai Aces. Can we hear it for those 4 teams for fighting so hard over the last few days? And I would request Mr. Aditya Khanna to please felicitate Purav Raja. If someone could please bring over the award.
Yeah, so can we have the guest of honor award to our Mr. Purav Raja? Purav, thank you for making PTL special every time. Your commentary, your comments, and your fun on the court makes this PTL so much fun.
Thank you.
So
thank you so much, Addy. It's been a pleasure to be here, and I look forward to coming back much more. Thank you.
Can you hear it for Purav Raja? As we take this ceremony further, we'd like our referee and chair umpire, Mr. Sameer Kapoor, to please come on stage.
Sameer, can we request you to come here? Sameer is the founder of and director of Rebound Base India, our surface partner. Thank you, Sameer, for making it here. And we request the team behind the line umpires and referees, Ms. Loveleen Raizada and her team, please can if you come and accept your awards for contributing.
Requesting all the referees and the chair umpires to be felicitated to please come on stage. Starting with the tournament referee, Loveleen, what a fantastic job you did. Can we hear it for the referees and the chair umpires? They worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make everything happen on time with precision.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well done. Well done. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Yes. You got it. Yeah, come.
And now requesting all the team mentors, if you could please come on the court, all the team mentors, and of course Mr. Aditya Khanna, if you could please do the honors.
So can we have whoever the mentors are here from every team? We'll begin with the winners, Gurgaon Sapphires, the team mentors of Gurgaon Sapphires, Ichi, Saurabh Singh and Shivnandan. I can't remember 20 mentors, so please. Well done, well done, well done. Congratulations.
Requesting Swarandeep, the mentor of the Ichiban Samurai side, if he's here, please come on court because Swarandeep was absolutely phenomenal. Seeing him cheering the side on, a huge role in the Samurais making it to the final. Swarandeep, please, if you could also join us. Can we hear it for the wonderful mentors?
Now for the Ichiban Samurai mentor, my really close friend Swarandeep, please.
Congratulations for giving your opportunity.
Swarandeep's really worked hard to make sure the Samurais give it their all, and it's some run. As debutants making it to the final, never before had they played at the Pro Tennis League, and a big salute to the efforts from Swarandeep.
From Sankara side, I would like to welcome Mr. Vinod Kumar, please. He's been my coach as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Can we have some noise? It's cold, but can you please, they worked so hard, everyone, to make this happen. Can we hear it for all of them?
And for the, is anyone from Paramount Pro Tigers, so mentors of that team over here now? Now from Gauri Shankar here from Indraprasth Warriors, so I would request Mr. Gauri Shankar to please. Thank you. He's been very helpful in also operations of the Pro Tennis League, so big contribution of his. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Any other mentors?
All right. We have
Mr. Girish Mishra, I think, from Mumbai Aces is. Oh yes, Mr. Girish Mishra, please.
Can you please hear it from Mr. Girish Mishra?
Thank you.
From the Mumbai Aces.
Thank you.
And now for the player of the tie, we had Nitin Kumar Sinha winning the award earlier today.
For this tie, I'm still yet to get the report of this tie, so we'll move to the next one first. If you can get for player of the tournament next year, Women's Pro, Mr. Amit Goyal from Agro over here, please. We request him to come to please do this award.
Can we hear it from Mr. Amit Goyal?
for that award, can I request Philip to please give me the final names of the 5 players who won the Player of the Next Gen Women's. I think it's for Next Gen Women's we decided to give it to Ruma Gaikwari from Pune. So congratulations.
The drop shot specialist Ruma Gaikwari was so good on court when it came to her drop shots, and let's hear it for Ruma with a loud cheer. And now for the player of the tournament Next Gen Men's, we request Dr. Manoj Khanna to please come on court. Can we hear it for Dr.
Can we hear
Manoj Khanna?
huge round of applause? He's one of the top players of India in 55 plus or actually I should say 50 plus category, and he's the top hair specialist of India as well. So huge round of applause for him. The award for that has gone to Mr. Rushil Khosla, who's been totally amazing in this tournament.
The 17-year-old sensation Rushil. Unfortunately, it wasn't his day in the final, but what a star performer he's been, wowing us with his big left-handed serve and that solid forehand that he possesses. A star performer, rising at the age of 17. May you keep making us proud. Let's hear it once more for Rushil. Requesting Mr. Arjun Dhupar to please come on court. Mr. Arjun Dhupar.
A huge round of applause for him, please. Arjun Dhupar is the executive committee member of MPTA and also tournament director of many events over there. So, huge round of applause for him. We request for the next player of the tournament, Women's Pro, is Sahaja from Ichiban. So, a huge round of applause for her. She's been very consistent in the whole tournament and played phenomenally well.
Saja with that big win in the final. The big win that unfortunately couldn't lead to the results they would have wanted. But let's hear it for Saja. She's had a near perfect season 5.
I'd request Arjun Dhupar to come back, please, because you have to do 2 more awards. Sorry, I was sorting the mics out. For player of the tournament, Masters player, may I request Suresh Krishna to come up to receive the award. Suresh, very well done, too good.
And an interesting fact for all of you that do not know, Suresh was in action against Saujanya, who's right here, his wife, and they were in opposite teams in the semi-finals. So let's hear it for both Suresh and Saujanya. And now for the big one, player of the tournament, Men's Pro. Any guesses? Player of the tournament, Men's. I think there's no question about it. He defeated Mukund Sasikumar yesterday, Arjun Khare today, Nitin Kumar Sinha, and that is right, it's Ritvik Chaudhary Bolipali.
Thank you, Arjun. Thank you so much. Thank you. May I request Colonel Chauhan from DLTA to just come up to give trophies to all the team owners who are here. A huge round of applause for Colonel Chauhan. Without DLTA support and Colonel Chauhan support, this event will not be possible. And every season he's been the most helpful. So, a couple of words from you also, we would really appreciate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. First and foremost, Gurgaon Sapphires, big congratulations for making it once again. This has been an absolute fantastic event. Aditya and Ashish, they have really worked very hard, conceptualized the whole thing, and executed it beautifully. And we're extremely happy to have Purav Raja, a former Davis Cup player, a great guy, a great champion, and now you will see him on Sony giving commentary for the Grand Slams. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for coming. And last but not the least, we would like to thank all our team owners for their support for this magnificent event. All the players, big round of all the players for this fantastic tournament. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Requesting you to stay.
Yeah, now I'd request the team owners from Gurgaon Sapphires first to come up to receive the team memento.
Calling on stage, Mr. Akshat Gupta, Mrs. Varuni Gupta, it's your day. You are champions once again. Requesting the Indraprasth Warriors, Mr. Goyal and team to please come on court.
Mr. Dharmendra Goyal, please, and his team. A huge round of applause. They're a new team and they've given really valuable inputs for PTL this year. Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs to make PTL also a really big success. Sir, would you like to say a few words?
I would like to thank Aditya for giving me this an opportunity to be a part of it. And my heartiest congratulations to the winning team, Gurgaon Sapphire. Thank you.
Welcome.
Now I'd like to request the owners of Paramount Project Tigers, Mr. Tushar Agarwal, is Mr. Mana Modi is here, then Tushar Agarwal and his team to please come up to receive the team memento also. Oh, Tushar's gone, okay. I think we can, any other team owners are here, and then we can. Yes, we have Sankara Stag, Babolat Yothas, Mr. Rakesh Kohli. So please, sir, it's an honor. Thank you, sir.
So it was an honor to watch you on court. You were cheering the Stag Babula Yodas in the semi-final, just couldn't make it through. Can we hear it for Mr. Rakesh Kohli?
Little known fact about him, maybe a few people already, maybe a lot of people know, but he's also the captain of the Indian 65 plus tennis team, and also he's leading seniors tennis to greater heights in India, and he's the pioneer of seniors tennis in India, which I look up to. And fifth year, and his team is as the original champion in season 1. So some words from you as well, please.
Each year is better than the previous one. Keep it up, Eddie, and all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And with that, we move on to the next. Thank you, sir. May I invite Team Medulins to come up, please? Mr. Pranam Bajaj and Ravjot Singh.
Requesting team medulins to please come on stage. Mr. Ravjot Singh, Mr. Pranav Bajaj.
Thank you. So for player of the tie, we'd like to give to Ruma Gaikwari in the finals. She's played some amazing tennis today in the finals. So for player of the tie.
Let's hear it once more for Ruma Gaikwari. There was a lot of pressure in that final. So many people watching under the lights. But this young girl, Ruma, with her drop shots, with a wonderful ground strokes, was definitely the star performer and our player of the tie.
Request you guys to stay back. Also, we have a very special guest over here, Mr. Carlos from Spain, who is a guest of honor. He's been a coach of the Spanish Davis Cup team and also coached Nadal as well. So huge honor for us to have you here. You know, it's been special to get your inputs. You had a clinic for the coaches.
We need more noise for Carlos.
So I would request Pranav and Ravjot to please.
Carlos was also involved in a very special camp earlier today. Has been the coach of the great Rafael Nadal at the Olympics.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
Now I just request Colonel Chan, you got the guest of honor, giving the guest of honor to these guys. Okay, thank you. Team Medellins, would you like to say something about pro tennis? Pranav is a tennis player as well. He plays some tennis with me. So Pranav, would you like to say something about it?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a great event. Pleasure to be here again. I think I am a big tennis fan. I like playing with Addy, but you know, seeing the level of tennis here, it was fabulous. And I also got Ravjot here. Maybe he'll get motivated to play more tennis now. And congratulations to the Gurgaon Sapphires, amazing. Yeah, I saw the entire tie. It was unreal. Some of the players were too good, and only acts as motivation for me to improve as a tennis player myself. And the level of tennis was fabulous, and this is great for Indian tennis. Yeah, thank you, Aditya. Thank you so much.
I just request to stay back for one more minute. We have the Best Mentors Award, which we've not given as well, but we've commemorated, and that truly goes to Team Gurgaon Sapphires, Ichi, Shivnandan and Saurabh. You guys have done a brilliant job. So may I request you guys to please give them one award for the best mentors of the tournament. So huge round of applause for them, because their contribution is behind the matches, and you know they've really worked hard on the team to ensure that Gurgaon Sapphires wins, because a lot of the planning goes up in the auction, and you know this is a brilliant auction we did, and we've got a brilliant team. So huge round of applause for them. I want to request you guys to come up, please. Thank you, Pranav. Thank you, Ravjot. Thank you. Now I'll request our title sponsors, Team Harven, to come up, please, to give the awards for
Can we have Rahul, Rachna and Vinay from Team Harven. Harven are title sponsors. Without them, nothing would have been possible. Requesting Rahul, Rachna, Vinay
and Seema.
And also founder chairman Mrs. Seema Singhal to please come on the court. It's time for the third and the fourth position.
So for third and fourth, we have Sankara Stag Babolat Yodha is already here. So we request Mr. Rakesh Kohli and his team, whoever's here, please to come up to receive for the third and fourth position to come up, and a huge round of applause, please.
Can we hear it for the Sankara Stag Babola Yodhas, our semi-finalists? More noise.
Do we have any representatives of Paramount Pro over here?
Paramount Pro Tigers are runners-up last season, this year in the semi-finals. Anyone from the Paramount Pro Tigers?
First, we'll commemorate for the. You can give to Mr. Raghav. Is any of the players of Sankara's tag right now here? Oh yes, Saujanya, please.
Can we hear it for Saujanya Bavisetti?
I know who's here. Ike is here. May I request Paramount Pro Tigers? Yeah, I know Indra Kumar Mahajan is here from Paramount Pro, so he's representing. So huge round of applause for him.
Can we hear it for Indra Kumar Mahajan? He was in action today, leading the Paramount Pro Tigers.
Now, from Ichiban, summarize all the players and mentors. Please come up to receive the award for the second position. Thank you, Ike. Thank you.
Requesting the samurais, our runners-up, they were debutants and they rose through each day and showed us what championship mentality is. So close, but just couldn't grab that trophy. Let's hear it for the Ichiban Samurai. Rushil, Gauri, Sahaja, Nitin. What a combination. Some star performances from them. Once more for Swarandeep, the team mentor. Dilip Mohanty, let's hear it for him. The underarm serve that wowed us all. He was so entertaining on that court. The runners-up of season 5, Ichiban Samurai. The Samurai, some noise for them, please.
Thank you, Team Ichiban. May I request Mr. Ashish Khanna, my brother and founder of PTL, also to come to give the winners along with the Harven team. And if Mr. Dharminder Goyal, if he's still here, I request him to come to join the Harven team and Ashish to come and give the award for the winners along with the Harven.
While Ashish likes to stay off the camera, but he's been working tirelessly, relentlessly. All the blood, sweat and toil from Ashish Khanna and Aditya Khanna needs to be applauded. Can we hear it for the brothers?
So, me and Ashish have been working, obviously a lot of hours for this, but I would like to especially recognize, the whole team who's been behind the scenes along with me and Ashish, there's, Abhijit, which I'd like to first of all thank so much, for being, he's been the pillar for this pro tennis. A huge round of applause to him.
Can we hear it for Mr. Abhijit Dangat?
And
running around all corners of the stadium. We've seen him working tirelessly, please.
Yes, and contribution from other team members. Mr. Dilip Mohanty, he's been playing and helping out. Vivek, Nileshwar, Nakul, the team of DLTA, Bhupinder, Rachna, Ram, Bansi, Richa, Lalit. The DLTA support, is just incredible. The waiters, and yes, Deepak Gupta, and it's just incredible. The team which I have makes this event possible. Without you guys, this event will not be possible. And yeah, Bhupinder, yes, I mentioned his name here. Bhupinder, Rachna, Richa, everyone from DLTA support is just truly amazing. So special thank you to you guys for making this event truly a dream come true for me. So now we would like to announce the winners, which I'll make Sarthak do the honors.
The champions once again, Gurgaon Sapphires! Can we have the entire Gurgaon Sapphires team on court? Who would have predicted, having lost 2 matches in the group stages, that they would be champions a few days later? That's confidence, that's the mentality each of them has, and they were warriors on this very court, creating history once again. And what a performance from each of them. All of them deserving champions.
This full team of Gurgaon Sapphires here, please.
Let them pass it over here.
Thank you.